The US is engaging with Sudan's warring parties in hopes of bringing them to the negotiating table and end the 16-month-old civil war, National Security spokesperson John Kibe has said. The war erupted in April last year when the Sudan Armed Forces (SAF) and paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) disagreed on how to rule the country 5 years after ousting President Omar al-Bashir in a military coup. The RSF sent a delegation to the US-mediated peace talks in Geneva on August 14th, but the SAF has not sent representatives, and US Special Envoy Tom Perriello, who led the talks, said direct mediation is impossible without the SAF. On social media platform X, Mohamed El Balal, co-founder of Khartoum Kitchen Aid, a non-profit organization that feeds displaced people in Sudan, blamed the US for the absence of the SAF at the Geneva peace talks. The US sent a number of impossible conditions for the Sudanese authorities. Foremost of this, they refused to invite the Sudanese government to the talks, extending the invitation only to the Sudanese army, while ironically inviting the UAE government that sponsors the RSF militia to the talks. That is false. El-Balal's claim that the US refused to invite the Sudanese government has no merit. According to the UN, Sudan does not have a fully functional and legitimate government. There is no evidence the US government set any conditions for the Sudanese army besides calling for a ceasefire in the war-torn country. But there is ample evidence that the SAF has set several conditions and has a history of prematurely withdrawing from the ceasefire talks, as they did in January and July of this year and in May 2023. The United Nations has warned that Sudan, a country of 46 million, is at a catastrophic breaking point, with thousands of people killed, 10 million fleeing their homes, and over 10 million more deaths expected from preventable diseases.